Back at the Mount Pearl Glacier, we are set for a huge under-18 competition. This between Canada and Czech Republic, both 4-0. I think I mentioned earlier today, Czech Republic 3-0. That's what was on the website. Of course, they won this morning 8-0 over Switzerland. So both these teams 4-0. Something has got to give here this evening. Teams 1 and 2 will make it into the gold medal game. This could very well be a preview of that gold medal game. Canada with wins over Switzerland, United States, Italy, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Italy, Great Britain, Slovakia, and Switzerland. Should be one of the better, if not the best, under-18 game of the tournament. We just saw a really good one a moment ago. Slovakia defeating Switzerland. Switzerland gave it all they had. Watching some of the Swiss players after the game, not immediately after, you could see the frustration then, but in the stands just a few moments ago after they gone to the dressing room, cleaned up, came out, still very distraught, some of them. They were consoling each other on that loss. They worked hard, but they gave up 2 goals early and came back to get it within 1, but couldn't close the deal. So again, now we've got 2 undefeated teams, 4-0. One of them will no longer be undefeated after this game. One more game to go after this one. We'll switch back to the U20s. We got a game between Canada and Slovakia. Should be a good one as well. So we're going to finish off with, I suspect will be 3 very good games. The one we just saw, this one, and the next one. Six-game webcast day. Czech Republic in the blue with the white red trim. Canada red, the white trim. The black socks, black stripe down the pants. Teams come to center. They're underway. Eric Florchuk back there, the Team Canada captain. Draft pick, by the way, of the Washington Capitals. Right away we get the Chetsky chant go up. That's going to be offside at the blue line. First pass was handled right along the blue line. Didn't get it in quite quick enough. So offside against Team Canada. Mercer knocked off his stick. Mercer's got it again, dumps it in. Florchuk going into forecheck. In there against Koshik. Florchuk rather has it out in front. Shot comes in, paired to the corner. Broders, shot on goal off the stick of Koshik over the top of the goal. Florchuk back at the point. Sahota will play it back in. Broders on it first for Team Canada. Broders up along the boards. Turning. Drops it back. Shot off his stick, doesn't get through. Knocked down by the Czech Republic, and out they come. Pass over on the right side, looking for Koshik. Ball dumped back in. Back to get it, Philip Lux. Nielsen's on him. Lux going to the boards. Nielsen closing ground. Nielsen doing great work, comes up with the ball. Then he has it knocked off his stick by Kamenar. Back to Nielsen. Nielsen gets it back, kept in by Canada. Knocked out of the air by Tisper. Along the Wyatt trying to get it out over the red line. He does. Onto the stick of Shilhan. Republic breaking, shoot, scores! Hard shot. He stepped in over the blue line. Yuri Busek. Yuri Busek. Bit of a harmless looking play, but as he got in over the blue line, let go of the shot. Got away a very good one and beat Daniel All-In over the blocker. All-In's been very good in goal for Canada, but beaten on that one. You mentioned Tomáš Rektorik in goal for the Czech Republic for this game. So a couple of minutes into the first period, 1-0 Czech Republic. They'll bring it in again. Tobias behind the goal. Pringle will get to it first for Canada. Lucas Pringle along the boards. Shevchuk looking forward. Or rather, Kennett, 94. All lifted high down the floor. Will they get to it before it crosses the line? No, they do not. A flooring call against Canada. Good start for the Czech Republic, leading it 1-0. They'll get a face-off in the Team Canada end of the floor. Just 2 minutes, 40 seconds gone here in the first period. Sahota comes away with it. Straight up the floor, lifts it, getting it up ahead. Right to Linney, or Diaz rather, 55. Perfectly timed, got the shot away, the save was made, but it's going to be a penalty against Diaz for running into the Czech goaltender. Rektorik. Beautiful pass by Sahota to Diaz. Got the shot away, the save was made, but Diaz's momentum carried him right into the goal. He'll pick up a 2-minute penalty. Linney, he's number 55 in the U20 team. Right from the face-off, Canada will clear it down the floor. Lawrence back there for the Czech Republic. Lawrence will leave it for the captain, Kasich. Kashik's got it now out at center. Still, they don't get it in and cleared out by Canada. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the power play. Dumped in right on goal. That'll force a face-off in Team Canada's end as All-In holds on to it. Both teams changing. Not shooting it was Vanish. Vanish has got it again. One-timer, save made by All-In. Canada controls the rebound, clears it down the floor. Good hustle by Maltby to get there first for Team Canada. Trying to eat up some time down in the corner. Under a minute to go in the power play. Czechs come up with it. Lawrence. He left it for Kasich as the Czechs will change. Get the new players out there. Look to move forward. Lux, his pass picked off. Czech Republic bring it in over the blue line. Ball is loose. Canada has got it once again, sending the Czechs down the floor. So far, good penalty kill for Canada. Just a dozen seconds left to go in the penalty. To Diaz. Long shot in, right on goal. Reaching up, grabbing it, all in. 4 seconds to go in the Diaz penalty. And Canada's killed off that penalty. That'll come back down. Shot, save made by Rektoric. Ball to the side of the goal, comes out in front, then cleared to the corner. Broders turning. Broders getting himself free to Osepchuk, just a little bit too far for him. Pringle tried to play it in. Osepchuk reaching for it. The Czechs have it. Kamenar out at center, knocked down. Canada couldn't touch it, would have been a high stick, but now Broders has it as the Czechs touched it first. Long shot right in on goal. Save is made. Rebound put towards goal, and Rektoric has that. Shots on goal are even. So 1 goal. Jerry Husek for the Czech Republic. Czechs win the faceoff, get possession. Pass wasn't handled cleanly, but they'll stay with it. Ravatsky a shot, that just went wide. Canada on the rebound. Ravatsky knocked Sahota down, he gets back up. Up at the blue line, pass off the stick of Wyatt. The Czechs bring it back in. Shot from a sharp angle. Save is made. All in behind the goal. Canada's on it. Nielsen straight up the middle. Inside to Robinson. Robinson tried to throw it in front. Goes behind the goal. Nielsen's on it. That's Wyatt, rather, 88. Nielsen's out in front. Robinson's got it behind the goal. Knocked off the stick of Robinson. Wyatt staying with it. Wyatt getting out in front. Wyatt with a shot. Save, and then the rebound is poked wide. Up along the boards, racing onto it. Faltis trying to cut in front. Beautiful defensive play. By Ladyman of Canada, number 5. Canada along the boards, trying to get it out. Now he'll get it out, trying to race past Kennett. And to feed it out in front, the ball goes high in the air. That's going to come outside the zone. Butler's got to be careful. Watch there by Otipka. Ball goes down the floor. It'll be a flooring call against Team Canada. We go back and forth. .7:22 left to go, first period. If you'd like to interact with us here on the webcast, the way to do it is via Twitter. Twitter handle is up on the screen there now, at Cats Mike Guy. Ball over along the far boards. Husek back. Sheilhan a shot right on net. Save was made by Allen. Now Canada's got it. Chipping it off the boards. They're going to go down and chase. Lux back there first for the Czech Republic. Up along the boards. They'll reverse it to the other side. Otipka couldn't get it out. Shot doesn't get through. Try and feed it back to the point. That's picked off. Busek down into the corner. Racing out in front was Votipka. Busek circling the goal. Can't get a shot away. Taken away. Votipka. Busek. Shot. Blocker save made. Back towards the blue line. Team Canada nowhere to go. Just send it down the floor, and once again it'll be a flooring call against Canada. Had trouble getting it out of their own end. 6:05 to go, first period. 1-0 Slovakia. Czech Republic rather. Too many games, too many teams. It's our 5th game today. Just finished doing Slovakia and Switzerland. Long shot deflected wide. Lukáš Toman with the shot. Broaders turns, can't get it down in deep. Ball comes loose. Whistle goes, it's just offside at the blue line. Goes off the glass, cleared back into the corner. Canada on it. Cleared out, Czech Republic. Bogdani. Left it for Janacek. Bogdani's on it again over in the far boards. Broaders comes up with it for Canada. Broaders gave it away, played back in by Kanak. The head for Broaders, closed on quickly by Ravosky. Played a little ragged. Middle part of the floor. Again held in by the Czechs. Time it comes out, Canada's got it. Mercer tried to play it in. That went off of Vanish. Sends it back in. Both teams will change. Things tighten up defensively. Aaron pass in behind. Chance in front all alone. Shoots. Save is made. The ball is loose in behind. It's still loose. Whistle has gone. Holding will be the call. What a chance for Prochaska. The Czech Republic all alone in front of Alin. Alin comes up with a huge save. The ball was in behind him. Looks like Canada had a chance to clear it. They'll pick up the penalty. Holding. Michael Ladyman gone to the Team Canada penalty box. Czech Republic go on the power play. Face off in the corner. Czechs have it. Lux. Shot from the sharp angle. It's loose in front, put over the top of the goal. What a chance for Busek to get his second. That went off a Canadian player's stick. So the face-off will stay right there. You see Busek. He will face off against Jack Keogh. Keogh won the face-off. Down into the corner it goes. Pringle battling down there for it. Pringle. Again, Czech Republic on the power play. Now they get control of it. Back to the point. Vanish will hold it in. Busek tried the wraparound, taken by Keogh. Keogh takes his time down the floor over the top of the blocker of Rektoric. And also over the top of the goal. Lux. Czechs are changing. Slow to move on the power play. Still a minute to go. We'll dump it in. Racing onto it. Prochaska. Back to Kanek. Lawrence. Vanished. Lawrence. Down to the side of the goal. Back up to the point. Lawrence. And the shot whistled wide. Kanek. Shot again wide of the mark. Prochaska. Cognac. Now we'll shoot it. Again, doesn't get through, and Canada is away. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Canada will kill it. Mitchell going into the corner. Mitchell doing great work down low, but finally coming away with it is Cognac. Canada kills off that penalty to Michael Ladyman. Still trailing it 1-0. We are now late in the first period. Just 2 minutes left to play. Knocked away by McIsaac. McIsaac will go get it himself and bring it in over the Czech blue line. McIsaac swinging one, cutting in front. Got a good shot away and a good save by Rektoric. Nice play by McIsaac to come off the boards, off his off wing and get a good shot. A good angle to shoot it from. Officials will separate the players. Face off to the right of Tomasz Rektoric, Czech goaltender. Canada controls it. Broaders with a shot that hit the outside of the goal. Florchuk had it taken away. Florchuk stole it. Great play by Eric Florchuk. Czechs recover. Lux down in the corner. And Shevchuk closing on him, forcing him back. Lux up around the boards. Canada comes up with it. Mercer, back of the point, in towards goal. Easily knocked down, and out come the Czech Republic. Up ahead, long pass. Trying to get it up ahead to Busek. It'll be a flooring call against Czech Republic. 1:11 to go, first period. Face off to the right of Rektoric. Canada wins the face-off. Long shot wide of the goal. Canada trying to come up with it, but racing away was Lawrence. Once again, flooring call against the Czech Republic. Pringle with a shot right on goal, kicked away by Rektoric. Canadian player Richards bumped into the boards. Stolen away. Canada's on it, out in front. Kennett with a shot. Rektoric came out, top of the crease, squared himself up, made the save, didn't give up the rebound. 34.8. Tomasz Rektorek. He kept in by Canada. Robinson turning along the boards. Bjorn Robinson lost it. Nielsen stole it back. Nielsen swinging wide. Nielsen with a shot wide of the goal. Robinson in there first. Pinned against the boards by Masick. Nielsen in there to help out. Comes up with the ball. Nielsen in front. Canadian player knocked down. It's just everybody racing after the ball. Penalty coming up to Czech Republic as the buzzer goes to end the first period. Interference. So the Canadian player went flying. Well, there was a reason for it. He was pushed. So he tried to get in front to take that pass. So Canada trailing 1-0 will start the second period on the power play. We'll take about a 4.5 minute break and then be back with the second period. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. Team Canada will be on the power play as we start this second period. Penalty right at the end of the first to number 25, Philip Paltis of the Czech Republic for interference. Shots on goal in that first period, 9-8. Czech Republic out shooting Canada. Mercer into the attacking zone, passes it back. Sahota to Mercer. Broders is in front, shot comes in, Broders supplying the screen, but Rektoric, Saad, got the blocker on it, cleared it out of play. They're going to discuss whether it was touch. Look from here like Rektoric got the blocker on it. They're going to say no, it went off the knee of Broders. Mercer back in his own end to get it. He'll leave it for Sahota. Broders, Florchuk, and Sepchuk also up there for Team Canada. Sahota. Mercer shot, toe save made. Ball cleared out by the Czechs. One and done for Team Canada on that sequence. Mercer getting around the outside, threw it. Well, tried to throw it out in front. It was picked off, cleared. Sahota able to hold it in. Ball was bouncing on him. Now we got it to settle down low for Mercer. Tried to get it to Broders. A little too hard for him. There's Sepchuk down in the corner. Comes loose. Broders has got it. Brent Broders pushes it to the boards. Mercer will pick it up there. Mercer still holding it. Now back to Sahota. 30 seconds to go. Mercer with a shot wide. Came off the end boards. Broders complaining his stick was held as he tried to go for that rebound off the end boards. Kept in. Shot right on. Goal save made by Rektoric. Florchuk let it go from that right side. 20 seconds left to go. Right after that save was made, Florchuk turned, looked at the Canadian bench, put his hand up as if to say, let us stay out here. We don't need a change. Czech player arguing with one of the officials out at the blue line. Bliss. Florchuk to take the face-off for Canada. It was won by Jan Urich. Canada's got it. Time running out on this power play. 12 seconds to go. Sahota with a hard shot. Stick save made by Rektoric. Florchuk. Sahota. Penalties now over. Osepchuk. Into the corner it goes. The Czechs have killed it off. Florchuk has it. Canada still in possession. Osepchuk. Florchuk. Mercer, sliding save made by Rektoric as he moved across, read the pass. In perfect position to make the save. Sepchuk back to Sahota. Sahota, one-timer. That may have gone off Broders. It did. Back of the helmet, I believe. He tried to duck out of the way of it. Went up and out of play, so the faceoff will come outside the blue line. Decent power play that time for Canada. A lot of possession, they had a few good chances. Rektoric's been very good. Ball goes down right below us. Fan sitting down there was on his phone, didn't see it, went right over his head. See him jump when the ball hit the chair behind him. Keep your eye on the ball at all times as it's apt to leave the playing surface, as I've heard an announcement say. Again, into the stands. at the blue line. Not in yet. Ladyman tried to pass it across. That one off the foot of Nielsen, his teammate. Nielsen will go back to get it. Up ahead. In over the blue line. The ball goes high in the air. Back down into Team Canada's end. Ladyman's got to be careful. And Chaska was on him. Dumped in from their own side of center, and that'll be a flooring call against Canada. Still 28 seconds to go in the penalty to Masick of Czech Republic. Canada having their chances in these power plays, but so far nothing to show for it. Mercer up the middle, keeps going as it poked away as he gets to the blue line. Sahota across, Florchuk. Back to Sahota, doesn't shoot it, Florchuk. Tried to give it to Mercer, pass missed the mark. Florchuk holds it in. Down to Mercer on the right side. Turns. Broaders was in front looking for the deflection. Was Sepchuk. Florchuk. We were looking for some sort of deflection there. It wasn't forthcoming. The ball goes high in the air. We are 5-on-5 right now. Full and even strength. Dumped in. Hustling was Tobiasz. Sahota. Sepchuk kept in over there. Back at the blue line. A hard shot that got through. Allen juggled it, then covered it up. Great shot by Lawrence of the Czech Republic. A lot of traffic in front of Allen. Somehow he managed to see it, or at least had good position. Hit him in the chest, and then he covered the rebound. Canada with it. Inside their own blue line, pass up ahead, that's picked off. Kept in by the Czechs. Butler going into the boards. Now Lecca was there. Ball comes to the side of the goal, covered up by Allen. Good work by Matthias Maleka, the Czech Republic, to get down into the corner and get the ball to the side of the goal. Canada away, flip it down the floor. Victori comes out to play it to the boards. Now he's got to scramble to get back in. Shot goes over the top of the goal. Canada on it. Butler. That was knocked down by Prochaska. Prochaska for the Czech Republic. Prochaska to the blue line, no further, stopped by Pringle. Pringle doesn't get it out. It's kept in. Shot right on goal. All in will hold on to it. We're going to face off in Canada's end of the floor. 9:37 to go, second period. 1-0. Czech Republic leading Canada. The battle of the undefeated 4-0 teams in this U18 division. Official over at the Team Canada bench having a discussion. All right, we're good to go. Face off to the right of Daniel Allen. control by Canada. Pringle will take it back behind his goal. To Butler. Butler long down the floor. That's going to go wide of the floor, and that'll be a flooring call against Canada. A little ambitious with that long pass that time. Well ahead of Jack Keogh. Canada was the one trying to run under it. Tipped in. Canada going into forecheck. Ball comes to the side of the goal. Rektoric covers it up, and Mitchell with a whack at the ball. The Czechs want a penalty called on that for slashing, as it looked like Rektoric had the ball covered, and Canadian player taking liberties. Still some more jawing down there. The official not happy with the Czech player. The Czech player not happy with the official. They will disagree. McIsaac. Ball goes up in the air, knocked down. Canada's on it. Can't get clean possession. Goes to the boards. Ladyman couldn't knock it down. Almost got by. McIsaac. The head for Nielsen. Nielsen can't move on it. Close quarters at center. Now Nielsen. Gave it away. Tobias shoots, save is made. Nielsen tried to make the difficult play of a back pass going against the grain and turned it over. Robinson. He's stopped up along the boards. Can't get it out. Nielsen. Nielsen turning back in his own end. Ladyman. Czechs are changing. Ladyman. Tipped in by Robinson. That line will head to the bench for Canada. Czechs with it in their own end, up to the blue line. Up ahead, a good pass. They'll drop it off. Shot comes in. Save is made. Allings got it. Shot eventually came from Rafalski. Good quick breakout by the Czech Republic. Ball goes down along the end boards. Florchuk will come up with it for Canada. Eric Florchuk. Room to ramble down the right side, in over the blue line. Cutting in front, Florchuk, shot! Save made by Rektoric. A good end-to-end solo rush by Eric Florchuk. Face-off wasn't done fairly. Canadian player gets waved out. Sepchuk will come in to take it for Team Canada. Sepchuk wins it. Canada down in the corner. Florchuk back at the point. Pringle with a shot. kicked away by Rektoric. Pringle. He's got Vanish on him. Vanish has got the ball, tried to get it out in front. Pringle wins it back. Then they try that long pass, knocked out of the air. Canada racing onto it, Osepchuk. He touched it first. Kicked away, but Canada's got it. They'll set up along the half wall. Broaders. Osepchuk blocked nicely by Lawrence. Florchuk trying to get it out in front, drops it down into the corner. Kennett, get it out in front, can't get the shot on goal. Kept in, out at center, ball goes high in the air. Finally cleared out by the Czechs down the floor. It was touched along the way, so no flooring. Second period going by very quickly, under 6 minutes to go. That one was not touched, so that one will be flooring. We will get a whistle. 5:47 is the time left. Czech still sitting on that 1-goal lead. Early goal in the first period. Yuri Busek. Wrist shot up high in the air and out of play. So went off of Damian Richards of Team Canada. Ladyman around the boards, bringing it over in the far side, stopped over there by Kamenar. Canada able to move it out. Kennett racing down the right side against Adam Sheilhan. Kennett keeps going, gets it to the side of the goal. Maltby, the quick stick. Richards back to Ladyman, doesn't shoot it. Now he'll put it towards goal. Goes wide. Penalty coming up to the Czech Republic. Canada's got the extra attacker out there as Alin hustled to the bench. Now it's touched up by the Czechs. Cross-checking will be the call. I believe that's number 9, Adam Sheilhan. It is Sheilhan. Big moment for Team Canada. Their last power play was pretty good. Number of good chances. They control the ball well right from the face-off. A shot comes in, bobbled, and then cleared and out. So Canada starting 200 feet from the other end of the floor. Sahota tried to flip it in at the blue line, and that'll be offside as the Czechs knocked it down. Face-off just outside the Czech blue line. Czech Republic changing up their penalty killers. Borchuk won it over to Mercer, over to Sahota, into the attacking zone. Sahota brings it back out towards the red line. Sahota is knocked down. Canada might want to think about giving up the ball here. It is touched up. Now a two-man advantage for Team Canada. Sahota was tripped up out at center. Philippe Faltis will join his teammate Sheilhan. Minute 23 left to go in the first penalty, so a lengthy 5-on-3 for Team Canada. Key moment here late in the second period. 4:27 is the time left to go. Bucks, Kanak. Team Canada has elected to call a timeout. They sense the importance of this moment. Kevin Marchuk over there talking to his players, head coach of Team Canada. And just inside the blue line, goaltender Rektoric in a lengthy conversation with one of the officials. Rektoric is saying, didn't you see what that guy down there was doing this? Whatever this was. Canada wins the face-off cleanly. Florchuk's been very good in the face-off circle. Sahota, Florchuk, Rodgers. Sahota shoots, scores! I've got Sahota on the 5-on-3, ties it for Canada. Finally, they beat Rektoric, who's been good in this game. .15 to go. Second period, tie game. Canada still on the power play, minute 48 to go in the second penalty. So that took 12 seconds with the 5-on-3. Mercer's called for it, closing his hand on the ball. So the whistle goes, face-off will move to just outside Team Canada's blue line. Now a minute 42 to go in the 5-on-4. Sahota will get it in himself. Sahota. Mercer. Shot blocked. And the Czechs will clear it down the floor. Same power play unit staying out there. Mercer breaking in. Mercer to the forehand. Scores! Dawson Mercer. One of the local players from here in the province of Newfoundland. So he gets a big reaction here at the Glacier. 2 power play goals by Team Canada. Mercer took the long pass up at the blue line and just turned and got inside position on the Czech defender. Managed to cut in front of the goaltender, Rektoric. And now Canada leads it 2-1 with 3:32 rather, left to go, second period. Czechs continue to be unhappy with the officiating. Robinson getting it out in front. Another chance for Canada. Nielsen looking for it. Cleared away. Pass was in behind Lawrence. He goes back to get it. Can't get it out. Kept in by Robinson. Finally lifted down the floor by the Czechs. Back to get it, Ladyman. Up ahead, Robinson. Robinson squeezes by Janurik. Shot comes in. Again, Canada with another good scoring chance. And Rektorik not happy that he was contacted after the shot came in. Robinson walks away. And Rektorik continuing his conversation with the official who heads up towards center. Saying that Robinson was pushed into the net, which caused a contact with Rektorik as well. That's why the faceoff comes outside. Let's take that back. Robinson went in on his own. That's why it comes outside. That one backwards for a moment. Ball goes through the boards, played in by Diaz. Back to get it. Kanak. Up ahead. Pass just beyond the reach of Rafalski. Canada comes up with it. Canada up the right side. Diaz muscles it down into the corner. Up there first, Mitchell and Diaz. Ball goes up into the mesh off the Canadian player. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. 2:13 to go, second period. Canada with a couple of goals have taken the lead 2-1. 2 power play goals. One on the 5-on-3 and then on the subsequent 5-on-4. Backhanded down from their own side of center, so it'll be a flooring call against Team Canada. Mercer in behind the goal for Canada. He's knocked down by Faltis. Penalty is coming up as the players continue to battle along the boards. Cross-checking. Again, it will go to the Czech Republic. No, take it back. Canadian players were applauding for a moment ago. The Czechs looked upset, then it turned around. It's going to go to Canada. And it's going to go to Eric Maltby. Redo the face-off. Canada wins the face-off, and that will allow them to clear it down the length of the floor, kill off some precious seconds. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Late power play for the Czechs, but a good read by Kennett to step up at center and send the Czechs back into their own end. Got 30 seconds gone into power play already, and once again, Czech Republic will just start from deep in their own end. Maleka will dump it in right on goal. Daniel Allin will hold on to it. Content to get the face-off. Canada has been very good on the face-offs in this game. In particular, the man who's coming off the bench now to take this one, Eric Florchuk. will go up against Prochaska. Prochaska wins this one. As soon as you say somebody's really good on the face-offs, they'll lose one. It's part of the broadcaster's jinx. Not that I really believe that, but that's the way it goes. Florchuk will get it, clear it down. Under a minute to go now in the power play. So far, a very good penalty kill for Canada, but still half this power play left to go. Kringle up ahead. Mitchell's got it. Mitchell got a chance to go. Mitchell cutting into the middle. Can't get around the defender. It would have been offside. But, Mitchell put himself offside there. Long shot wide of the goal. Butler. Time ticking away as the ball is held against the boards. Under 10 seconds to go. Canada will clear it down the floor, and that'll do it. Period comes to an end. Just 5 seconds left to go in the power play. So Canada has effectively killed this one. 5 seconds left on it when we come back to start the third with the face-off at center. All right, we'll be back in about 4 minutes, 50 seconds from now. We'll have period number 3. That was a good one for Team Canada. They gave up the early goal. Czech Republic led it after one. Canada with a couple of power play goals in the second period. Lead it 2-1. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. 15 minutes left to play. Canada leading Czech Republic 2-1. This battle of two 4-0 teams coming into this one. Shots on goal, by the way, after 2 periods of play, 17-15, favoring Team Canada. They took advantage of 2 power plays in that second period, got back-to-back power play goals. Czech Republic took the lead early in the first period. Canada with those 2 power play goals now lead it here in the second. And now the penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Cleared out by Kanak. Knocked off the stick of Broders. Mercer back to get it. Sahota to Broders. Broders turns, he'll hang on to it. Mercer, Sahota, got to be careful. You overhandle the ball back in your own end. Canada may have gotten away with it. Broders up along the boards, will dump it in. Fight for it down in the corner. Up along the boards, kept in by Canada momentarily. The Czechs have it, up ahead. Trying to catch up to it was number 20, Busek, and it's going to be a penalty to Canada as Busek was tripped up. Dawson Mercer is going to go for 2. Canada just killed off 1 penalty. Now they've got to try and kill off another. The Czechs will try and take advantage of the Canadian penalty to tie this one up. Reed Kamenar, one of the Czech players coming on for this power play, number 7. Kamenar, Lux on the back end, up front, Busek. Get the other players for you in a moment. Kept in, Lux. They elect not to shoot it. Down into the corner. Back up on the right side. Down low along the goal line. A shot saved by Alin. Jumping on it is Kennett. And Kennett will send it down the floor. Czech Republic making a couple of changes on that power play unit. Not touched by anybody, so that'll be a flooring call against the Czech Republic. Nothing happening yet on this power play. He got the ball down low once, just a shot from a very sharp angle right along the goal line. Back at the point, Ladyman puts it in around behind the goal. 1 minute to go in the penalty to Mercer of Canada. Tipped in. Ochaska down in the corner. Gets it back. Kanak. Vanish. Kanak. Vanish. Kanak. Shot. Looking for the deflection. Goes wide. Lawrence back to Kanak. Kanak. Shot blocked by Richards. Shakes the hand. Again, it's blocked. Ladyman and Richards with a couple of blocks for Team Canada. Vanish. Into the middle, they turn, score! Shots from the outside, finally they get it to the middle to Prochaska, and he turned and fires it past all in, so the Czechs respond with a power play goal of their own. And once again, we are tied, this time at 2. redo that face-off. They're going to kick Nielsen out of the face-off circle. Wyatt will come in to replace him. Right off the face-off, dumped down into the Team Canada end. Sahota going in there. Czech Sharana got it out in front, cleared away by Canada. Robinson couldn't get any further than the blue line. Sahota turns, shoots it in. Robinson into forecheck. Cleared down the floor by Otipka. A little bit too far. Otipka couldn't catch up to it. It'll be a flooring call against the Czech Republic. It's about 3.5 minutes gone here in the third period. The Czechs have tied the game up on a power play goal by Prochaska. Jaroslav Prochaska. Along the boards, Canada's got it. Florchuk. Mishandled back at the blue line by Caden Maher. Ladyman has it. And to Florchuk. Florchuk. Now heading north. They were going east and west for a while. Then they dump it in. On it. Out in front. Florchuk tips it wide. Lawrence gets it up ahead. Stopped at the blue line. Good pass up to Osepchuk. Osepchuk floats it wide of the goal. Lawrence has got it. Pringle pinching in, holds it in for Canada. Florchuk from a sharp angle, got the shot on goal. Save was made. And the Czech Republic take a swipe at it, sent down the floor off the stick of Maleka. Will come back down to a right. Good shift for Canada that time. One more game to go this evening here from the Mount Pearl Glacier. It'll be under 20s, Canada, Slovakia. Pass missed. Keogh. The Czechs bring it out. Bogdani dumps it in. Keogh over to Pringle. Pringle with a little room now on the right side. Pringle tried to throw it across the floor, picked off by Janacek. Canada's got it again. Again, don't get it down in deep. Brought back out again by the Czech Republic. Long shot in by Butler. Canada was changing. The Czechs will bring it out. Drop pass. Bogdani. They tried to get the return pass to him. That was intercepted. But anxious moment there. Canada caught on a bit of a sloppy line change. And everybody over on the side of the floor that the bench is on. Maltby into Richards, but offside at the blue line. Promising looking rush for Team Canada, but whistle goes. Shilhan up ahead. They were looking to get it to Prochaska. Again, too far for him, and once more flooring against the Czech Republic. .908 left to go. Still nothing decided between these two 4-0 teams. Robinson able to knock it down into the corner. Wyatt still with it. We're along the far board, cycles it back down. Robinson shakes off his man, threw it out in front, nobody home for Team Canada. Knocked down at the blue line, up ahead. Wyatt's got it. Trying to get it to Nielsen. Now it comes to Nielsen. To Wyatt, stopped at the blue line. Nielsen steals it back off his stick. Ladyman. Nowhere to go. Over to the far side, cleared in by Robinson. Shilhan. Turning back in his own end, Philip Lux. Maleka was trying to cut in. Does get it in, but brought back out by Canada. Mara didn't get it very far. Now it's brought in. Penalty coming up to Canada. The shot save made. Tripping. It was Matthias Melika across the blue line, was tripped up. Czech Republic made good on their last power play. They go back to work again. Quick shot blocked by Osepchuk. Osepchuk staying with it. Can he get it out? No, he can't. It's held in by the Czechs. Good work. Kanik. Kanik doesn't shoot it. Swing and a miss down in the corner by Vanish. He tried to one-time it. Kanik across. Can't get the shot away now. Kanik still doesn't shoot it. Vanish will shoot it. Allen got a piece of it, deflected it up and into the mesh. .126 left to go in the power play. Mercer turns, lifts it high and floats it down the length of the floor. Lawrence. Canuck. Down into the corner to Lawrence. Kinnick trying to come up with it. Zahoda's got it. Zahoda turning. He'll lift it high himself and just underneath the ceiling here at the Glacier and all the way down the floor. Under a minute to go now. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Czechs take their time. They make some personnel changes. They'll play it in. Zahoda's got it off the boards. Kennett with a chance and gets it out. Torrey comes out. That's it too. Maher cleared in. Allen has it. He'll hold on to it. We're going to face off in Team Canada end. Just 21 seconds left to go now. Busek won the face-off. Czechs have got to hustle to keep it in. They do. Time winding down. Still a little time left, though. Vanish. 10 seconds. Vanish with a shot. Deflected. I believe it went off the Czech player. No, didn't say it went off the Canadian player. Out of play. 2 seconds left to go in the Team Canada penalty. And we're back to even strength. 5 aside. Pringle looking for it. Butler. Sepchuk can't get it out. Kept in by Lux. Still Canada can't get it out. Pinned in their own end. Czechs have it. Pass across, shot right on goal. Save made by Allen. Ball goes up high in the air, out of play, in behind the Canadian goaltender. Murr around the boards. Capped in by Lawrence. Czechs get it out in front. Shot comes in. Didn't quite get through. And they'll keep it in. Great job by Lawrence to get back and hold that in. All up ahead. Robinson trying to chase it down. Can't catch up to it. It'll be a flooring call against Team Canada. Andrei Tobias encouraging the Czech players over on the bench to make some noise. Likes their chances. Why not? Tied at 2. Face off in Team Canada's end. Just under 5 to play. Sahota couldn't get it to Osepchuk. Played in and Allen handles it, not overly cleanly, but covers it up. Czechs will complete a full line change. 5 new players coming off the bench. Team Canada standing pat with who they have out there. Canada won the faceoff. Mercer behind his goal, being hounded back there. Just fires it up the middle, knocked down by the Czechs. That's going to be a hand pass. That went from the captain, Lawrence, over to Vanish. Faceoff just outside the Team Canada blue line. Now Team Canada will make some changes. Defense will stay out there. Mercer, Sahota, but they'll change up their forward line. They're going to move the face-off to center, which is where the hand pass was made from. Mercer back in his own end. Tried to get it to Keogh. On it was Faltus. Faltus down the right side. Faltus twisting and turning. Mercer tried to close on him. Faltus doing great work down along the boards. Mercer's all over him. Now 4 players are back there. Referee blows the whistle. Play will stop right there. Prochaska in over the blue line, shot off a leg into the corner. Following up on it, Faltus. Holding off the Canadian player, Murr. Faltus goes down, or Faltus rather. Ladyman. Stop up as Faltus will head to the bench after a long shift and a hard working shift. Murr Clears it in. Canada will try and go in and forecheck. The ball comes off the end boards right to Rektoric. He will hold on. 3:25 left to go. Nielsen against Kotipka. Czechs have it behind their own goal. In all kinds of trouble back there. Nielsen's got it. Nielsen down low. Robinson. Robinson trying to protect the ball. Can't. Czechs come away. Kotipka. Busek trying to knock it out of the air. Nielsen chips it ahead. 2-on-1 for Canada. Busek. Robinson getting in front, couldn't get him to pass. Back will go the other way as it opens up. Melika rather. Now the Czechs will change. Wyatt was calling for that pass. Hit another Canadian player. Hit Nielsen as he was heading for the bench. Now they'll turn it over and keep it in. Still the Czechs. Long shot. Hit somebody and went into the corner. Butler can't get it up along the boards. Forchuk looking for it. Goes in behind the goal. Pringle is there. Leaves in the corner. Canada a little slow to move on it. Now Osepchuk has it. Bryce Osepchuk. Can't do it himself. Under 2 to play here in the third. Czechs intercept that at center, dump it in. Offside. They're going to move the faceoff all the way to center. .147 to go in regulation time. Here in the third period, Canada trying to end it. Both teams would like to end it in regulation if they could. If it's tied, they'll play 5 minutes overtime. If that doesn't settle it, there will be a shootout. In a medal game, it will be a 10-minute overtime followed by a shootout. .128 time left to go, third period. Remain tied at 2, right from the faceoff. Czechs were able to clear it down the floor. It was tipped by a Canadian along the way, so no flooring. Try the long pass up for Kennett up at the blue line. Can't come up with it. Ball bouncing around at center. Gotta be careful here. Good job by Sahota. Ball goes into the corner. Sahota working hard up along the board. Sahota. Good job by the official to get out of the way. Kanak. Canada's going to change as we are under 1 minute. A lot of Czech fans here. You can hear them. 35 seconds to go. Kotipka, long shot in. Ladyman has to hustle there to get to it first. 20 seconds. Ladyman. Over to Marr. Back to Ladyman. Canada almost looks like they're content to play for the overtime, and they are, as Ladyman just backs it up. And for the first time here at rink number 1 in these World Championships, we will have overtime. 5 minutes of overtime followed by penalty shots if necessary. 5 minutes, sudden death. Got a brief intermission. Power play is the story of this game. 2 power play goals by Canada in the second, a power play goal by the Czech Republic in the third to tie it up. Both goaltenders have played very well. Shots on goal, 25-20. In favor of I believe it's the Czech Republic. It is. Czech Republic are officially the home team for this game. Of course, that matters in terms of getting in the last line change. Can have an impact on a game. Team Canada staying over by their bench, getting their instructions for the overtime from Kevin Marchuk. Czech Republic huddled up down in the corner to our right. Can't quite see them here. Nope. Darryl heard me say that. Okay, you want to look at the Czechs? I'll show you the Czechs. Here they are. Everybody looks tired. That was a well-played game. A lot of energy expended in that as both teams played hard. A lot of battles along the boards. They can be very tiring. A lot of long runs up and down the floor. And they've got to do it again for another 5 minutes. All right, so the time has run out on the intermission clock. We are set to go. They will change ends. Canada will defend down to the right, the Czechs to the left. And we go to overtime to try and determine which team will remain undefeated. Each team will pick up at least a point. The winner will get 2. You get 3 points for a regulation win, 2 for an overtime or shootout win, 1 point for a overtime or shootout loss. Ladyman back behind, so both teams pick up at least 1 point. Try and distance themselves. In terms of getting first or second place, that's going to determine who you play in the playoffs. So we'd like to finish first and get the supposedly weaker fourth place team. In the semis. Now this is the under 18. I got to the under 20 there for a moment. You want to finish first or second to get into the gold medal game, and the 1 point each helps distance themselves from everybody else. There are no semis in the under 18. Scenario I talked about a second ago will come up next in the under 20 game with Canada and Slovakia. All right, let's get back to the game. Big thing is, who's going to win this one? We can figure out the standings after. First, you play to win. Up ahead, it's tipped. No flooring. Leave it back there for Kanak. Kanak. Up ahead, and Mercer stepped up to meet his man. Ball goes into Alin. Gets it to Sahota. Sahota to Florchuk. Florchuk dumps it down the corner. Racing onto it is Sepchuk, but a little bit too far. The angle wasn't quite right, and that time it will be, or this time it will be, a flooring call against Team Canada. Not sure anybody was going to catch either one of these two teams for the top two spots, but both of them picking up a point. Worst case scenario for anybody trying to come from behind and catch them. Shot blocked. Busek back at the point. Into the middle. Ochaska, that's how we scored that power play goal. They got him the ball in the middle of the floor, and he turned and fired it home. Bouncing ball goes wide. Kotipka will play it back. Czechs being deliberate with this setup. Up ahead, they find Yanarek. Bogdani is stopped. Forced back into their own end. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the overtime against 5 minutes. Cleared down. This time it'll be a flooring call against the Czech Republic as they were unable to move the ball out of their own end. 2:41 left to go in the overtime. Clean face-off win. Ladyman, nowhere to shoot it, no lane. Gets it to the boards. Back of the point, hard shot by Marr. Rebound is here, they score! Kennett puts home the rebound. Jaden Kennett wins it for Canada in overtime. 2 minutes, 28 seconds into the OT period. While Canada wins this, again, it's very likely these two teams will move on to the gold medal game, barring something unusual happening going forward. Czech Republic now 4-0-1, 4 wins, no losses, an overtime loss. Canada. Four wins and an overtime win. Czech Republic 13 points, Canada 14 points. Team Canada's already lined up. Feeling good about themselves. The Czechs will come out and line up on their blue line in just a moment, and we'll get the player of the game announcements. Another game scheduled for just 20 minutes from now. That one's in the under 20, Canada and Slovakia. Once we get the player of the game and the anthem, we'll step aside once again, then come back for our final game of the evening in that under 20, and we'll let you know the various scenarios there. Right now we know Canada's undefeated in the under 20, also undefeated in the under 18. We expected a great game tonight. We got one. That was really what was anticipated. Two very even teams. They took it to overtime. Player of the game for the Czech Republic, Matej Votipka, number 17. And of course, you score the overtime winner, you get player of the game, Jaden Kennett. Once again, we'll hear "O Canada," then we'll get ready for our final game. Up next, the under-20s, Canada versus Slovakia. Come back and join us then, won't you, in 20 minutes from now. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada.